Peace and blessings to everyone. This is Lester Young sitting down with Jennika Farr and wanted to have a short interview with Jonnika just to ask her, like, why should someone come out to vote for her? And the question always people ask is, what is it in it for me?
Right.
Like, what am I going to get out of this vote? And as a formerly incarcerated person, that's a question I always ask, because people's always saying, like, hey, formerly incarcerated people can vote for me, et cetera, et cetera. I know who you are, so I stand with you 100%.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell other people who don't know who Jonnika is,
Right.
like, before you became a candidate, like, why is this so important for you?
Well, I truly believe in community activism and being a public servant. And so I've served at a great deal of capacities, being on the board of the Community Relations Council, chairing the Richland Democratic Women's Council, really being a part and active in our community and making sure that our communities were better enhanced and engaged. And so as I've attended meetings to make our communities better, to make sure that there's equity across the board, I noticed that there was not representation for us in regards to people who are in positions to make decisions for us. And so I thought, do we continue to sit back and wait, or do we step up to the plate? Because I know how it feels to be in a meeting and you want a problem solved and you don't have the representation, someone who represents you not there. And so I decided to step up to the plate and do just that. And we launched in January 16th, and we pointedly launched on that day because it was the day after Martin Luther King's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And so we supported the principles that he stood for, which is compassion, love, and service.
Yeah.
So we talk about not being politics as usual. And when you talk about not politics as usual, that's different. That makes us different. And so, you know, we understand the importance of our safety.
Mm-hmm.
We understand the importance of having our roads fixed. We understand the importance of supporting small businesses, how important small businesses are to our communities, being engaged in our communities. And we believe that's just simply taking it back to knowing our neighbors.
Yeah.
Because when you know your neighbors, not only do you increase your safety, but you're building trust. And so that's important. And so, you know, we look at all of those issues and that platform. And when we look to solve problems, again, we're doing it through the lens of compassion, love, and service. That makes us different.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, like, the first time I had a chance to meet you. Like, I mean, you came to, me and Tisha, we was hosting a Band the Box workshop.
Yes.
And you came to the library on Assembly Street. And I remember you sat in the audience because you was wanting to know what the issues are. And for me, that was like a huge thing for me, because there's so many individuals that say that they support formerly incarcerated people. They know the challenges that people with felony convictions face.
Yes.
But for you to sit in that space, in that room, to want to observe and absorb the information so that you can be better equipped and how to have a conversation about it, I thought that was huge for me. Mm-hmm. And then I think the second after that meeting, I remember you showing support when we came out. Me and Tisha, we was doing passing out some flyers. You brought your daughter along with you. You had your I Am Human t-shirt on.
Yes.
And you and your daughter just walked into the community and started passing out flyers. And I remember saying that for me, as a person who's really passionate about issues, my respect, not knowing you at the time, but my respect grew even more when I saw that you didn't have a title at the time. You was not running for anything. You was just a person that had compassion and wanted to know the issue, and you connected with that. And for that reason alone, I stand with you. I stand with you on everything. I think I told you several times that whatever you do, I'm gonna ride with you, because not just because you're a sister, but because you are a woman of character from what I've observed. You know, and I think it's important that individuals who are formerly incarcerated, you know, when they be like that question, when I initially asked the question, why should we vote for you? I say if I had the right to vote, which I don't, but hopefully soon, and encourage those who have the right to vote, right? But the reason why I would vote for you is because you showed me who you were before you had a title, before you ran for a position. And that matters to me. That matters when a person stand upon something. Compassion, when you said the principle of Martin Luther King, you showed service before you even pursued a position. And with that, sis, I just want to let you know that I stand with you, I ride with you. In that language, hope you understand that language.
I get it.
You know, I'm with that. And I just want to encourage anyone else who has a felony conviction that has the right to vote, come out September the 22nd and vote for the assistant city council. Richland County Council.
Yes.
That's a huge position, you know. And I just wanted you to just share some more about why that position is huge.
Okay, it's definitely huge because people think of politics as voting on the president or some national seats, but politics is local. And so people have to understand, if you have issues and concerns about your taxes, about right now here in our area, public sewer and how we are having an increase in that, or your streets and your roads being needing repair.
Yeah.
That is handled with your local government, with your county council elections and electorate. And so people have to understand that politics is local. These are very important positions, your county councilman. And even when it comes to reform issues that people have and have some concerns with, it starts at the local level. And so this position is something that's very important. And I want people to understand that I will be a representative that listens to you. You will not have me with a decision that's made without being engaged in the community and listening to you. So that is why I'm running. I attend local community meetings so that I can listen and understand and know what the issues are. So when I am on council, I can make a very informed decision. It's not going to be about me, but it's about us. This journey is about us and making sure that every voice is heard and people understand that their voice is important. That's why I'm here.
I believe that because, like I said, just the first time we met, you know, and I'm not, no shots at any other candidates or any individuals running for elected position.
Right.
But I believe before you go into a position, it's very important that you assess what's going on in the community, get the temperature of what's happening in the community, and see how you can really use your leverage to bring about change. And as I said, as a community advocate around the issues of criminal justice reform, advocating for ban the box, I know how powerful the city council member could be. Because if it wasn't for city council members in Richland County already, or even City of Columbia, we would have never had a ban the box passed with the city council members. So as you said, everything starts off local. It is very important that we understand that. So again, September the 22nd is what is considered a special election.
It's
the
a
runoff,
special election
the
runoff.
the runoff.
Yes.
And this sister right here, she's been in it. She's been in the fight for a while, pushing it 4 times.